Hey, it's David Elder, and today on Texas Eats, we're traveling around Central Texas looking for delicious restaurants you won't want to miss.
Get ready for an outdoor bar and kitchen serving up White Claw margaritas.
This is a dream come true is what this is.
So that's a sake-based margarita with a White Claw floater.
Plus, we visit a cafe in New Braunfels serving up some amazing comfort food.
I gotta say, Chef, you've outdone yourself. You've also finished it off here with this strawberry dessert.
Oh yes, something healthy.
And we head out to Canyon Lake for an Italian restaurant serving up old world classics.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Our first stop on today's foodie adventure is at a cafe located in Comal County.
Now we're here in New Braunfels to go inside of a popular cafe that's serving up all kinds of interesting dishes on the menu. Let's go inside Buttermilk Cafe. Joining us now is Chef Carol Irwin. We're out here at the Buttermilk Cafe, and I'm super excited. We got our J. Roger, we got some glasses set up, and a bunch of delicious food. So first things first, gotta pour you up a little bit here.
Hey, you're doing a good job.
I've done this once or twice in my life.
You got it in the glass.
How long have you been cooking? Because you obviously know what you're doing.
I started late in life. I finished culinary school when I was 48. Okay. So you can have another career in your life. I had a background in food anyway, but I wanted to become certified. So
now you're certified.
I'm a certified executive chef, and I got my papers.
You got your papers.
That's right. I'm a pedigree.
There you.
So, but you know what? It doesn't matter what the title is. If you don't have a great team to back you up in the kitchen, you're just going to fall on your face.
It's all about the team. Carol is a very fun, interesting person, very successful in her craft as a chef. She's won several awards across the state, including Best Chef in Texas. I want to start with this dish right here, because you said this is the most popular dish at the cafe.
That is our coastal Creole shrimp, and it's a breakfast dish. It's served with a polenta, a corn polenta underneath, and topped with a poached egg.
Oh yeah, look at the egg on there. Here we go.
You better say it tastes good.
I'm not going to say that because it tastes like fantastic. The poached egg, the polenta, the rich creamy sauce that's on there as well. It's actually very delicate, and you mix that in with the shrimp, it's like the perfect Creole bite. Just a little bit of a kick to it. It's really good. I enjoy the spice level that's in there, the flavors. It's like you said, it's very coastal.
Well, you can always get bacon and eggs, but now you got an egg with shrimp.
There you go. Egg and shrimp. You got some fried quail going on right there, right?
Yeah, I'm really proud of this particular dish too. Not only do you have the fried quail, but we pickle our own jalapenos. Ooh. We candy them so they're sweet. You've got the black-eyed pea Texas caviar underneath.
There you go.
It's a great mix.
So I'm gonna get, don't be flying away now. You're trying to fly away. Shut the front door right there.
All right.
That is good.
I'm real proud of it.
If you've never tried quail before, or if you like quail, this is the dish to get. It just has such a wonderful texture and flavor to it.
Tastes like chicken, right?
Tastes like chicken. I want to jump over to these pancakes. It's called Buttermilk Cafe. These pancakes that go over the top.
Buttermilk Cafe.
And then
Buttermilk Pancakes.
Buttermilk Pancakes at Buttermilk Cafe. Here we go. Give me some love right here. There you go.
You bet.
That is such a soft, airy, fluffy pancake.
I appreciate that.
You can eat this whole stack if you're feeling crazy. We got your chicken and waffles.
A lot of people like to use panko crumbs.
Right.
We use sourdough crumbs.
That's how I roll. Look at that. Come on.
Don't embarrass your mama now.
I did that years ago. Don't worry about that. Here we go. Wow. If you're a chicken and waffles person, you're looking for the next spot to visit to have chicken and waffles, this is where you need to come. Really, really good chicken.
That is our buttermilk pie, and it is served with a blackberry sauce and fresh blackberries. We actually put sugar on it and brulee it.
It looks like a little bit beyond grandma's meatloaf, right?
It is a little bit beyond, and of course we hand form those. I just didn't want to have a slice on the plate. The tomato sauce has a peach, canned peach syrup in it, so it's a sweet tomato-based sauce, and that's why we put the grilled peach there on the side.
You've convinced me. I gotta take a little bit of bite. I'm gonna reach across the table for this one. Pardon my reach here. There we go.
And you always need to have it with mashed potatoes and a lean vegetable.
I like the peaches on there. That's really good.
Everybody's favorite in any restaurant, any cafe, and I think we do a pretty good job with it.
It looks amazing, and that's big too. You got a lot of help in there of gravy. You got lots of green beans, potatoes.
We actually make our cinnamon rolls with a Danish dough, so it's a little bit softer, and I think it has a little bit more flavors.
Yo, this is the spot to come to here in New Braunfels, Buttermilk Cafe. Bring the family. Cheers to you again.
Thank you for being here in my home.
Of course. Thank you for inviting us and having us out here. And thanks for feeding us. It's going to take a while to finish all this food, but we're going to do it.
You got all day.
Now, we're cruising to San Antonio for a cafe serving brunch items with a Mexican twist.
Located off Broadway near 410 in San Antonio is one of the most iconic bakeries that you got to check out. Let's go inside La Panaderia. Joining me now is David Caceres. He's the co-owner out here at La Panaderia, and there is so much good food in front of me. This one right here is hitting me, but how long has the bakery been open?
We opened in 2013. We started in the farmers market, September 2013, and then we opened this location April 2014.
Wow, so I mean, like right after the farmers market took
Right
off,
after,
you jumped right into it.
We were sold out every single Sunday at the farmers market, so we thought it was a good idea to create like a brick and mortar store.
Now you have all kinds of different lattes, you have the sweets, but I want to talk about this savory item right here. This is like a take on Eggs Benedict, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I love Eggs Benedictine and I always thought it was a good idea. But in order to be more aligned with our branding and with the things that we do here with our background, we thought about to twist it a little bit. So that's why the Ranchero Eggs Benedictine made a lot of sense to us.
Oh, look at that.
They were perfect.
I mean, poached eggs cooked to perfection.
Those were good, yeah. Those are one of my favorite ones for sure.
Wow, the ranchero sauce on there. You can put that on anything,
yeah,
and it's going to be delicious.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a little bit smoky even. But the bread, I mean, you're making the bread here in-house.
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah. The bread is, well, that's what it's a bakery. And bakers are supposed to bake.
David's like, hey, David, listen up. We're a bakery. We make bread here, okay? No, but I mean, it's incredible. This right here is it's all being done right here in-house.
Yes.
And it's just a knockout. This is crazy. If you want to get a breakfast bite unlike anything else in the Alamo City, you gotta try the Ranchero Eggs Benedict. It's a little bit smoky, it's a little bit sweet, but overall, it's very savory and very filling. Would you say that more people are getting to go? Like, is that an option that you can get out here?
Yeah, right now, ordering online, it's a good option. With COVID-19 and everything that is going on, it's a safer way. So we have lapanaderiaonline.com. So people is going to the online store, they're ordering everything. We have every item, it's online. So you can order, just stop here and just take it to go.
There you go. So if you want to stop in, take it to go.
Take it to go.
Go online, La Panaderia right there. You can order everything. I love it. Absolutely incredible. I want to try a bite of everything that's in there on display. David, thank you so much for having us out here.
David, it's always a pleasure.
If you're looking for some delicious baked goods in San Antonio, you got to check out La Panaderia.
Coming up later on Texas Eats, we're going to an outdoor bar and kitchen serving White Claw margaritas.
Yeah.
This is a dream come true is what this is.
So that's
this
a sake-based margarita with a White Claw floater.
And next, we're traveling to Canyon Lake for an Italian restaurant serving up old world classics.
Wow. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. All that and more coming up on Texas Eats.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now we're here in Canyon Lake, Texas to go inside the #1 rated restaurant in the area. Let's go inside Gennaros Trash. Joining me now is Armando Di Meo, and in front of us is just a wonderful spread of Italian food. I mean, this is like authentic Italian food.
So my father, Gennaro, he was born and raised in Napoli. It's a southern part of Italy, and that's where the majority of these recipes originated from. Coming from my grandma in her wood-fired kitchen, and now we've adapted and changed some things and made some things ourselves. Yeah.
A full red snapper. I've never seen this dish presented like this in this way. So what's going on here on this dish?
Okay, so we pan-sear this first, and we finish it in a pan broil. And the traditional way is always served whole. Okay. In Italy, we don't cut up the fish. It's always a whole fish. The shellfish that always accommodates the fish. It's the most traditional way.
All of the dishes out here are traditional Italian dishes. Some of them have a little bit of a Texas twist to them. Like you can get a whole red snapper delivered out to your table. The sauce that's on there, it just kind of like just goes deep down to the bone. So you're getting a full flavor of everything all in one bite. It's absolutely amazing on the presentation, but the flavor is even better.
This is a half rabbit. This is our most traditional dish that we cook here. It's a very popular dish we have here.
That's the bite right there. Wow, I didn't even know I liked rabbit. How about that? It's very delicate. It's more tender than like a chicken or like another white meat, but I mean, it just kind of melts in your mouth. This looks like a stacked layer of delicious.
Yeah, so this is the eggplant Anna Maria. It's actually stacked with layers of eggplant, prosciutto, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes, and various cheeses in between.
Various
mozzarella,
cheeses.
Mozzarella, smoked provolone.
Take a little piece off here, get a little bit of that action. My goodness. Here we go. Get out of here. Give me some love. That's my favorite bite so far. My favorite dish is the eggplant Anna Maria. This thing is crunchy, it's cheesy, it has all the different nuances that you like about Italian food, all in one beautifully stacked dish. It's the blending of everything. I think that's that old world style that your dad brings to all these dishes.
Absolutely, yeah.
That is phenomenal. You got some meatballs off the side, but these are not your traditional meatballs, right?
No. We do 100% buffalo meat. We put it in our signature rosé sauce, top it with some tomatoes and spinach.
Buffalo meatball. Here we go, give it a bite. It's so juicy.
Yeah, we pan broil it, so it's in a small oven, and a lot of the juices are actually able to stay.
Right, you kind of lock it in there. That is a phenomenal bite. Good little snap to it.
So this is Manzo Portobello. We get a whole tenderloin, we cut it into medallions, pair it with some shrimp, rigatoni, and our lemon cream sauce.
And look how tender that is. You know, like you don't even need the steak knife. This is a butter.
we don't serve a steak knife.
Wow, you don't need it. Oh, wow. It just melts in your mouth. I love the little bit of sauce that's kind of like come over from the pasta. A little bit of the shrimp vibe kind of coming onto it as well. That is a really nice, well-rounded bite. Super tender, and it's grilled nicely. You can see on the inside, it's a nice medium rare, medium finish too. You do have pizzas. Which one is this one right here?
So this is a Tuscany pizza. It has an Alfredo base. We put mozzarella, spinach, and fresh grilled chicken on top as well.
That's refreshing. It's a slice of pizza, but it feels like you're doing something healthy. This is the place to be. It's a wonderful venue in the back as well. There is a lot of indoor dining space at the restaurant, but if you want to stay outside, you want to socially distance, you can do that as well. It is a gorgeous view of the hills out here near Canyon Lake. Plus, if you have an event coming up, there's also a large venue that you can book.
So this space is named Villa di Campagna. We can fit roughly 140 people here between upstairs and downstairs. This upstairs area, it's a more elegant area. Downstairs we have a nice wine cellar to create two different types of atmospheres. We put it together under 3 words that describe us the most, and that's family, friends, and memories. We root that deep into what we do here at both Gennaros Trash and Villa di Campagna. We hope to give that experience to everybody who walks in our doors.
I love it. I'm coming back here. I'm bringing the family.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, red snapper, or I don't know which one. I don't know which one to go to. Today we're talking about the 2021 Corolla SE. This is the sport trim package. First thing I want to look at, this is what I like to see, 18-inch alloy rims. Those are really sleek. They match the sport design of the entire car. I love the angle of it. It looks very aerodynamic. You're ending it off in the back with a nice rear spoiler and the dual exhaust on the back as well. So the outside is one thing. You want to look good when you're on the road, but you also want to be comfortable. So let's see what they got going on inside. Check this out, 8-inch touchscreen. Has Apple Play and Android Auto. Very convenient. It's got all kinds of safety features, sport mode, sport suspension, USB ports. It's got it all. You come out here to Toyota of Boerne, you talk with the representative, and they're gonna hook you up. Now it's time to hit the road and check out more restaurants.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Let's see what's on the menu at Sunset Grill. This popular lunch destination was opened in November of 2009 by owner Angela Mancino, a San Diego native who decided to open her own restaurant after years in the food and beverage industry.
I was kind of in the wine industry working for an international wine company, and I moved here and I missed and craved something I used to get at home all the time was a breakfast lunch place, and I knew that was my calling.
Primo, the buckhorn burger, medium.
They have a large menu offering decadent brunch favorites, like their scratch-made caramelized banana French toast. Texas toast gets dipped in a bucket of thick custard-like batter composed of eggs, heavy cream, and seasonings, and then it gets sizzling on a flat top. Once the toast is ready, it gets served on a plate and topped with caramelized bananas and loads of powdered sugar.
If you're looking for something that's just way over the top, right? Something that's just so sweet, so decadent, that almost all your teeth come out when you think about it, this is it. Look at this. This is the caramelized banana French toast. Just covered in powdered sugar, y'all. It's like we're making beignets over here. You're gonna wanna eat this and you won't need anything else. I'm gonna take a bite. And it just, oh my God. It just smells good. There's the bite right there. Stop what you're doing right now. Get in your car, drive to Fredericksburg, order this, change your life. Guaranteed. I want a candle that smells like this. This is a little pat on the back in food form. The seasonings shine through so well in the batter. It has that kind of cinnamon vibe to it, but it also has a really sweet level. The powdered sugar just sets it over the top though. That's where it's at.
As far as sweet things go, that is what I push the most. It's absolutely delicious. We make the caramelized bananas in-house every morning. You can get the full order or just one piece if you just want to try a little bit. Like David said, it's an absolutely big dish. So if you just want to try it, you can do that. But if you're feeling a little lucky, then you could do the whole plate for sure.
If you love French toast, you need to try this dish. When you visit Fredericksburg, Texas, you know you gotta go to the spot that's serving up some killer brunch and breakfast items, including the Eggs Benedict. You have the English muffin, the ham, the Swiss cheese, the poached egg, the hollandaise on top, a little bit of the seasoning that they're doing right here at the expo line, and the potatoes on the side. Now the fun part about this, the eggs are poached, right? So you can cut right into there. And look at that. Oh, that's killer, y'all.
We do the house-made hollandaise, the Swiss cheese, the ham, and the beautifully grilled English muffin. The potatoes just make it over the top.
That's just yolky goodness. I bet you this whole thing is just fork tender. That's that Swiss cheesy goodness on there, my goodness. Okay, I got a little bit of everything. Here's the bite. That's when you just say, shut your mouth, right there. You're probably gonna eat one of these, like hardcore. You're gonna go at it, and then when you go to the second one, you're gonna realize you probably don't have enough room in your belly. There's a lot of food. Nice fried potatoes right there. Give it a bite. Oh my goodness. The inside of the potatoes are nice and tender. Outside, they got a nice salty flavor to them. A little bit of pepper on there as well. But the outside has a little bit of a texture, so it's a little bit of a crunch, but the inside just melts in your mouth. I'd come up to Fredericksburg just to get this dish.
The city of Fredericksburg has embraced this hill country favorite, and owner Mancino, well, she's glad to bring it to him.
Out to Fredericksburg, Texas, South Adams Street, hit up Sunset Grill. This is where it's at. You're gonna get over-the-top decadent items. You're gonna get the brunch things that you crave. You're also gonna get great burgers as well. Friendly service, great people. This is the full package, y'all. And of course, sugary sweet items like this right here. Welcome back to Texas Eats. Now it's time for the beverage of the month with Silver Eagle Beverages. After a long day of surfing, you're gonna be thirsty, you're gonna be hungry, so you gotta come out here near downtown San Antonio to Elsewhere. It's right off the San Antonio River. They got great bites, plus they're partnering with White Claw to make some amazing cocktails. Let's go check it out. Joining me now is Taryn Furman. He's the partner out here at Elsewhere, right near downtown San Antonio, right off the river. This is where it's at. You want all the beautiful shots. You want to go to a place that's Instagrammable. This is where you go, but it's not just the venue, right? That's a big part of it.
It is.
But it's also the food and the drinks.
Right.
But when did you acquire this spot, and what did it go into, like, to transform it into what we see today?
We got it about a year ago in February last year. We realized the power of social media, and so we have transformed this space into something that's fun and visually pleasing and Instagrammable, like you said.
This is it. I mean, there's so many little spots, little nooks and crannies, things like that. Of course, these have been here for a while, but everybody knows when you come out to this spot, whatever it was called before, this is what you would come out for. You want to relax and be next to the river.
People fight over the swings. But, yeah.
I got to know what's going on with this one. Looks kind of like a Philly, right?
Philly cheesesteak. Bread is flown in from Philadelphia.
All right, guys. This is like an Amorosa roll, right?
Yes.
All right. This is legit. This is where it's at. Take a bite. Perfect. Calling the sandwich a Philly cheesesteak is a tough roll, no pun intended, if it's not gonna taste just like a Philly. But what they're doing out here, it hits all the marks. Absolutely delicious Amorosa rolls. All the cheese on there melted perfectly. The roasted red bell peppers that are on there just kind of melt and explode in your mouth as well. So a lot of acidity, a lot of good balance, lots of good flavor.
And there's a couple variations on the menu. The Derrick Philly, the vegetarian Philly, and then just your straight Philly.
A vegetarian Philly?
Yes.
That's so cool. You have like different options for people.
Right.
When I think of Philly, I always think of either like the chicken or steak. So vegetarian is not really an option you see like at a lot of places.
Sure.
White Claw is making it happen out here. There's a really cool installment that you have out here where you can look like you're surfing with White Claw. So you got your White Claw, you got your food. This is what you want to drink when you're doing that.
Right. So we have over 50 beers, 25 on tap, and the rest in cans. We're not allowed to have glass on the river.
Right.
We are the #1 White Claw account in the city, and I think #3 in the state. And so we get to showcase. They're just coming out with these variants of spiked iced tea, and this
This is a dream come true is what this is.
So that's a sake-based margarita with a White Claw floater.
Wow. I love the mango. I actually I saw the ones that were up here. I was like, I'm gonna try the mango. I mean, but I happen to like White Claw. I'm a hard judge on the hard seltzers, right? I don't really like all of them. I don't think all of them really reach what you want.
There's a lot of variants out there.
Yeah, but I would say White Claw's OG. That's like the original one.
Agreed.
And everybody's trying to achieve that level.
Right.
And they're so successful at what they're doing out here. But I say this mixture right here is where it's at. Now, is this like your recipe?
Yeah, so again, we only have a beer and wine license, so no liquor. So we tried different variants to get a margarita. We're in San Antonio, we have to offer a margarita. So it's a sake-based margarita, which is just dry enough to where you can taste, it tastes like a real margarita.
I'm very particular about the hard seltzers that I'm gonna drink. And you know what, White Claw, it's an OG one. It really started the whole craze of why everybody started making it. And out here at Elsewhere, they're combining it to make a little margarita cocktail out of it. It's absolutely delicious, and you're gonna have more than one. It's just really good.
We have all the flavors of White Claw, and White Claw is actually coming out with a new variety pack with strawberry and some other flavors that everyone's been itching to get their hands on. And then we also do, besides the White Claw variant, we also have wine popsicles, sangria grape, margarita lime, a strawberry daiquiri, and a mimosa orange. And you can float those as well.
I have to say, the food out here, if you have, like maybe when you're thinking of like a place right next to the river, it's outdoors, you have a certain expectation for that. I'd say this extremely exceeds my expectations for something that you can grab, and this is really just excellent food. And the drinks, oh man, you just get lost out here.
Yeah.
Good thing the swings are good and supportive. You fall asleep.
Exactly. Yeah.
To get more information on Silver Eagle beverages and White Claw, just click the link here on the bottom of the screen. And don't forget, you have to be 21 years or older to partake in these beverages. And if you are going to drink responsibly and drive safe. Thank you so much for having us out here. There's so many Instagrammable spots at Elsewhere, right near downtown San Antonio. I mean, there's a balloon spot. There's now like this little surfing spot, little grass spot. It's just absolutely gorgeous to be out here. There's also a phone booth if you need to make a phone call, and it's free. So make sure you're calling somebody important. There's some rules that's also listed in there. Jeremy, thank you so much for having us out here.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it.
Elsewhere, come get your White Claw drinks, come get some good food, good times, good vibes. This is where it's at.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you. I'm gonna have both of these now.
There we go.
Welcome back to Texas Eats. Let's go inside El Bucanero.
Joining us now is Elizabeth Cervantes. She is the general manager and daughter out here at Buccaneer, and there's a ton of delicious food in front of us.
Yes,
this
sir.
is a family-owned business.
It is. We have mom, dad, siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, babies. They're all here. They're all here.
Yeah, there's a family tree that charts
Yes,
where
sir.
everybody's connected.
We're
in the
really
background.
blessed.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We really, really are.
To be able to have that many people that want to be involved in something like this, it really can go a long way, especially when you have a huge space like this over here at the embassy. And you also have multiple locations, right?
Yes, sir. We have Blanco, Buccaneer that's on Blanco Road, and then we have the Buccaneer that's on Marbach.
Talk to me what's going on over here. This looks like these cans are loaded up with all kinds of sauce and seafood.
This is like the cool, what I usually see with customers when they come in, is like, dude, you gotta try the pachanga. So when you're passing by, so the pachanga is a 6, it can either be Modelo or Tecate Light, 6 cans, and they're topped off with the shrimp, with a little bit of secret sauce on top and cucumbers, and it's a really big hit.
Look at that. And you just go in for it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Is there a right way to eat it?
Go for it. I said go for it. Whatever you guys, go for it.
It kind of tastes like a michelada, but a seafood cocktail version, kind of like cocktail sauce. It is really good. The pachanga, this has a little bit of that tomato, kind of like subtle flavor to it. You got a little bit of spice to it.
Yes, sir.
The beer in there, this is the Modelo version of it. It's really nice. The red onion that's in there as well. It's got a little bit of a seasoning to it. And you go for the shrimp. I'm gonna hold on to this actually. I'm gonna put that right there.
You're gonna need another one after this.
Yeah. I'll drink a couple of them while we're doing this. This is the one that I've had before when I come out here, but explain to us exactly what's in it.
She's a beauty. This is a ceviche hawaiano. It's, as you can tell, a piña, a pineapple cut in half. We have it filled in with ceviche. It could be to your choice, fish, shrimp, or mix. And this one, too, is a really, really big hit on the tables. Like I said, people get this for parties. Like, we want the whole pineapple to go. Like, yes, you're going to get it all. So it has a little bit of coconut in there. It's a little tangy. Like I said, pineapple, mango, all diced in there. So we top it off with tahini and some chamoy, and we're ready to go.
This is absolutely delicious. It's a little sweet, it's a little savory, but you have so much really rich lime, kind of acidic flavors to it. It cuts through everything. And then the coconut has a really good texture to it.
It's real coconut. We get those bad boys, are cutting them in half. I mean, doing whatever they can, but that's real coconut we have in there.
If you love seafood and you love ceviche, you gotta try the pineapple here that's stuffed with ceviche. It is amazing. They put in some tahini on top, and it makes it a little sweet, a little sour, but it's also a little salty, so it's got some savory notes to it as well. And if you really love ceviche, you gotta get the massive platter. This thing is huge. 6 different kinds of ceviche. You can't go wrong. No, you said this is like the expert level.
This has a variety of everything. It has what you do have, some ceviche on there, but also has a plate, which is a molca campechana, which is a big seller as well. La tostada, AKA, which is a big seller. Ceviche verde as well. And then we have camarones ahogados on there too. It's a botana. So we have a variety of 3, 4, 5, 6 plates into that one.
Guys, Buccaneer, there's lots of locations. We're here at the Embassy location. Come check them out. This is where it's at. Come and bring the family. There's all kinds of entertainment here that you can have when you're out here as well, TVs. And of course, there's a bar, so you can get some drinks while you're enjoying your food. Thank you so much for having us out here.
We really appreciate it.
You know what? I'm gonna, here you go. You can cheers me.
Make sure the boss isn't watching.
There you go. I thought you are the boss, aren't you?
Have we got deals for you? Welcome to ksatdeals.com. And for all you foodies out there, we have a great deal today for you. An air fryer from Paula Deen, and we have an easy recipe with our great friend, Chef Tattoo. Welcome, Chef.
Hey, how's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So, how do you like the Paula Deen air fryer so far?
So at first I was kind of like, I don't know, I don't even have a microwave. But the first time I used it, it blew my mind how fast it is, how accurate it is, and the work it does. So I came up with something. I was trying to figure out what is there that I can make to see how good it is. And I like to barbecue. I like doing the bacon wrapped jalapeno things, you know, but what's the next thing? So I figured out, hey, let's do avocado and jalapeno instead. Let's season it. And they came out great. You know, everyone loved them. And then, you know, the same thing if you're like a vegetarian, you kind of like want to watch what you eat. You could always use, you know, the fake bacon and do the same process as well.
Got it. So you have some there that are made, and you're going to show us just how easy it is to wrap this. And I love the little twist that you always put on your recipes, Chef.
Oh, thanks. So all I got is bacon, a slice of avocado, jalapeno. You could always add more jalapeno if you want to. And I like to season it with tahini because that's who I am. And then
awesome.
we just wrap it like this, and then that's all you got to do.
And the cool thing about this air fryer, you told me it has 10 preset functions that makes it super easy to use, right?
Yes, it's easy, it's fast, and the cool thing is that with all these presets, you can always, the fun thing about cooking is just, hey, playing around, see what you can make.
Yes, got it. All right, so these will go in for 9 minutes, and then we will have our delicious avocado poppers. Avocado bacon wrapped poppers.
Avocado fries.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right, so let's put those in, and I'm excited to try that.
All right, let's try it.
You just set the time.
Yeah, we set it. We can turn it. Oh, we gotta turn it on first. So is that?
Set your temperature.
400. Yep. And then we do the 9 minutes. That's it. And it's not hot, so it's cool the whole time. So you don't have to worry about your kids burning themselves or anything like that.
And with the magic of television, 9 minutes later, our avocado fries are done in our Paula Deen air fryer. Super excited to see how these look. Ta-da! And a healthier option too, right, Chef? Because you're not using any extra oil or anything like that, correct?
Yeah, exactly. You know, right now we're using bacon, but you could always use, you know, other stuff. And it's cool because, like I said earlier, it's easy to clean and nothing's gonna get stuck whatever you try to do.
Perfect. Now you can dip these in ranch, and there you have it, Chef. Thank you so much. Again, the retail price for this Paula Deen air fryer, $299. You can get it with a KSAT deal for $159.99. KSATdeals.com for more information.
Welcome back to Texas Eats.
Now we're going inside Los Azulejos, a Mexican restaurant reimagining traditional Mexican cuisine. These right here are the ribeye tacos. Check this out. I mean, this is like over the top, right? But this is Mexican fusion on the next level. This is like gourmet, high-end quality. You're in Las Vegas staying at a really nice hotel. Food, I mean, this is where it's at. You have the tortillas, you have all that ribeye cooked to perfection. You have a nice medium rare, medium finish on there, seared on the outside, locking all that flavor. Just a little bit of salt and pepper on the outside, and they're prime. So you got all that nice marbling in there as well. Sauteed onions, guacamole, microgreens on there, and then you have poblano ash. That's all that's put on top as well. That's just extra flavor, extra goodness on there. Another dimension that you wouldn't find anywhere else, especially in San Antonio. And then you have this beef bone chilling off to the side with a knife by it. All right, that's butter of the gods, okay? So you just get a scoop of that, you throw it on top of your tortilla, you throw it on top of your meat, and these tacos are gonna be like the next level.
Grilled onions, guacamole, and poblano ash again. I use it a lot. I like it, you know. It goes well, and it's a good decor too.
Well, I'm ready to give them a try. All right, so I'm gonna put a little bit on top. And they're not playing around, y'all. These are huge tacos. Wow. This is amazing. That's incredible. And the guacamole has a nice acidity to it. Like there's like a little bit of lime juice in there as well. And the poblano ash, surprising, is a standout. The ribeye that's in there is killer, but then the poblano ash really accelerates that flavor. This is really good. The microgreens, nice texture on there as well. But see, I still got a little bit of that bone marrow on top, so I'm gonna bite some of that now. They're really good. That is incredible. It just melts in your mouth, y'all. All the flavors together. That little bit of char flavor from the grill on the ribeye, and that nice sauteed onion flavor in there as well. This is where it's at. It's a full, well-rounded flavor. And then you get double layered on the tortillas. That's how you know it's the real deal, because you're not gonna break through on that. That's sturdy. That's gonna hold up all that weight, all those juices that are on there. An incredible dish. It's really gonna blow your mind. And as you saw, I mean, that's a full ribeye thrown on this bad boy. This is worth it, y'all. I would come back just for this. This is incredible.
Executive Chef Daniel Mendoza has worked at multiple restaurants across the nation, including restaurants in Mexico, and he's influenced from all different kinds of culinary backgrounds, including French cooking. And that's why this food looks and tastes incredible.
Started at Cordon Bleu Paris for 1 year, 5 years in the UNLV, worked for Emerald Lagasse at the MGM Grand.
Wow.
Then we opened the new tower of the Venetian, the Palazzo Hotel Casino.
This beautiful piece of artwork right here is traditional Oaxacan tlayuda. I don't think I said it right, but it's like Mexican pizza. I mean, you can hang this up in the MoMA, y'all. Got all those beautiful colors in the middle, the different patterns on there of the different sauces, and it's nothing like I've ever seen before. And once again, you know, they're gonna take it over to that next level, so it's gonna be over the top.
It's a traditional Oaxacan dish. It's made with masa fresca, rosemary, a little bit of cumin. We put chorizo, beans, black beans, and chipotle as a sauce, as a pizza. And then we put a little bit of shredded Oaxacan cheese, a prime hanger steak, avocado, tomato, a little bit of coleslaw on it, and queso fresco with poblano ash.
You guys gotta come out to Los Azulejos. It is a delicious restaurant featuring all different kinds of gourmet Mexican food, things you've never even heard of, thought of, or even dreamt of. They got it on the menu. And the dessert out here is fantastic. And it's, like again, it's something you've never seen. They're lighting cinnamon sticks on fire at your table for you, and then they're toasting the meringue right there. It's incredible. There's an outdoor patio area where you can come out and enjoy yourself, and you can stay safe outside as well as inside. There's nice social distancing going on. Get the dessert though. You'll treat yourself. That's where it's at. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of Texas Eats. And to get more information on all the restaurants, plus a map of where to go, head to our website, ksat.com/Texas Eats. And don't forget to follow us on social media at KSAT Texas Eats on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And join us every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning right here on KSAT 12, because this is how Texas Eats.